I wouldn't even invite you to my birthday party. Know the work rules. Appropriate. I fight against the most powerful villains in the show, even though I have no chance of winning. Fan favorite character. Inappropriate. I fight against the most powerful villains in the show, even though I have no chance of winning. Worthless jobber. When you tell the police you know your rights, but then they turn off their body cam. Conquest. Stand ready for my arrival. W. Mark. I surrender. Conquest. I do think the Invincible animation is dog shit. How could you tell? Who would me? No. 100%. I've seen the Conquest episode about 167 times. And it keeps getting peak every time I see it. Stand ready for my arrival, worm. How it feels when you finally put on the fire race fit you've been planning. Tell her the truth, Mark. Inflation is intentionally caused by the Federal Reserve Bank to put us into debt slavery. He's a human. What the duck is happening? I protect the peace. Those who have read the comics. Oh, you poor, innocent children. Kaboom? Yes, Rex. Kaboom. People going to the gym. Construction workers. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. When you're stressed out about money and your main financial burden comes over to comfort you. Powerplex gets a parking ticket. Powerplex. Well, if it ain't the invisible cucumber. Think, Mark. Think. What will you have after 500 years? Invincible season 4 dad. If has a million haters, then I'm one of them. If has no haters, that means I'm dead. If has one hater, then I'm that one. I do love your father, but he's more like a pet to me. See? Invincible? We would most likely see Invincible in the next Injustice, but has anyone thought of Mr. Incredible? Plus, a third Incredibles movie was confirmed and rumored to release in 2026 to 2027, which would be a good time for NetherRealm to release 13. Line forces, F forces, Sea forces, ducks, look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. Sorry I'm late. I was doing stuff. I'm stuff. Amber. Oh my god. No. I ducked my pet. Therapist. Furry Omni-Man doesn't exist. He can't hurt you. Furry Omni-Man. It is time to go. Was I a good agent? No. I'm told you were the best. Average clone twin fan. Average original twin enjoyer. Time traveler. Moves a chair. Timeline. Dogs. No I don't want to work for you anymore. Nah, this is your life now. Pay for my Italian maple. One of the strongest beings in his own verse. Fights against the few who can defeat him. The train scene. Spider-Man 2. Ant-Man. Captain Marvel. Invincible. He's about to say his first words. Where is Omni-Man? Earth isn't yours to conquer. It's nobody's, right? It's nobody's, right? Invincible. Who's next? Also invincible. I'm fighting for my ducking life. Omni-Man telling me to listen to Viltrum music. I bro this snacks ace. I don't give a shit about Viltrum. You what? Omni-Man. Viltrumites live for thousands of years. The Queen. Finally, a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary. When Omni-Man tells the Flaxxons Earth isn't yours to conquer, before watching the season finale, after watching the season finale. My name is Invincible. Change my mind. Battle Beast. Omni-Man. Flaxxons. Reaniman. When your workplace is in chaos, but your shift ended 6 seconds ago. POV. You're invincible. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Remember Mobby? Well, this is him now. Feel old yet? An Invincible fan when he sees a drunk dad mercilessly beating his son. Barges into any battle or conflict, beats the shit out of everyone until bored, refuses to elaborate further, leaves. Holy shit, Gumball, it's Omni-Man. Run. Episode 2. That was the worst day of my life. Episode 8. The worst day of your life so far. Invincible Season 2 image leaked. You see Mark, this dump truck can shatter mountains. You can't even begin to imagine how powerful the clap of these cheeks can be. Seriously, I can shut loud as duck. Mark heading to another battle bout to get his ace whooped. Shut. Here we go again. Oh cool, so he's like Spider-Man, but his life doesn't snack. You want to teach him a lesson, you're going to have to go through us. Very well. My alarm clock. Me about to eat Scarlett Johansson's ace. You wanna ride me again? That's 5 times tonight. Omni-Man. Furries. Ducking their pets. You knew I had the high ground. Think, Anakin. Amber was tweeting, if he cared about you, he'd make time, and my man was getting beat within an inch of his life. Images that proceed before unfortunately events. Didn't think I was gonna make it. Mark, think. How can you out Pizza the Hut? I miss my mom. You looking mad tasty bro. Know the work rules. Appropriate. I killed innocent people and want to change. Or, you're sweet. Inappropriate. I killed innocent people and want to change. Hello, Cecil. Mark, how could you? You know you're supposed to fast during Ramadan, Mark. Omni-Man, I miss my wife. Powerplex's baby. Powerplex, his wife and child. Why would Invincible do this? Me on my dealt bed transferring decades of brain rot lore into my grandson's Neuralink against his will. The sacred knowledge must pass on. So I heard you were the greatest player of all time. When the rubbers are leaving my house after taking my PlayStation, but I noticed my air fryer is gone. We need money for an apartment. Ma'am, you have the ability to turn dog shut into golden pornit. I hate superheroes trying to be normal and making shut harder than it needs to be. Even Mark needing a job for money is the most bullshit thing I've ever seen. When you slime your homie on the 26th, but then you low-key start to feel bad. Peak episode and peak reference. Invincible Season 3 Episode 5 spoilers without context. Debbie with her hair down. How I look at the judge after I request the dealt penalty for jaywalking. I've heard this is where legendary fighters gather. Do you guys think he plays with himself? Mark whenever there's a minor inconvenience. Cecil. Invincible's animation is terrible and choppy. The celebrity voice actors are too distracting. Quit having fun. People who think Cecil is in the right versus people who think Mark is right. He's cool. I like Mark. Invincible is my favorite character. He's strong. Did anybody else notice how the Indian lady looked identical to Debbie? Invincible Season 3 Episode 1 spoilers without context. Depression. Loneliness. Stress. No money. Invincible tomorrow. Invincible. Your husband is so lucky. Mark Grayson. Thank you. Think, Mark. Don't think, act. Powerplex. Aaron Paul. No Powerplex. Don't say that. The FBI tweeting about how much they miss Martin Luther King Jr. This Martin Luther King Day, the FBI honors one of the most prominent leaders of the civil rights movement and reaffirms its commitment to Dr. King's legacy of fairness and equal justice for all. Right people's Dragon Ball. Some good quality father and son bonding time. His mom is his dad's pet, but Eve is his houseplant. His nice little vegetable. Hey Invincible, from Invincible. Hey Sonic the Hedgehog, from Sonic the Hedgehog. Guys literally only want one thing, and it's fucking disgusting. Invincible hoodie, $84.99. Years of combat experience, realizes that he will not defeat an 18-year-old hybrid of his race with a human. The indomitable human spirit wasn't a joke. I feel so Sigma. When your dad wants you to join the Viltrum Empire, but you're low-key just a chill guy. Me and babe watching our favorite series. SKDJ SKFJKDK. What is that? It's a keyboard smash. How do I do it? Just press anything lol. 7. Me when the voices in my head start getting too freaky. He's a human. What the duck is happening? I hate everything about you. He's a human. What the duck is happening? I play the baseball. Mop. Can we have Omni-Man? Mop. We have Omni-Man at home. Omni-Man at home. Hey my heat bud wife, saw you from across the bar and we really dig your vibe. Can we buy you a drink? Think, Patrick. You're Patrick Star, and I found this ID in your wallet. That means this must be your wallet, Patrick. That's not my wallet. Absent customer who wouldn't answer their phone. So when do I get my appliances? Me, the delivery driver. That's the neat part, you don't. Invincible Season 2 leaked image. Invincible vs Atom Eve. I meet a girl. We start talking. She realizes I'm invincible. She leaves. Visualizing in the mirror the man I want to become. You not built for these streets, son. Mark when he sees several versions of himself coming at him all at once. What a week, huh, Mark, it's Wednesday. Invincible Season 3 is shaking up its release strategy with a big chungus. Gen Alpha humor. Skibbity. Millennial humor. I have depression. Boomer humor. I hate my wife. Evolution. Can you give me pattern seeking brain? To avoid predators? Yeez. There's a Viltrumite living on your planet. Well, of course I know him. He's me. This is my home, and I won't let you destroy it. Why do you like this show so much? I'm glad you asked. Finally a day off. My day off. When that 3 AM motivation start hitting. When you sad, but you're fit hard. You ducking snack. Yucky you. How it feels knowing there's a new Invincible season in less than 4 months. Invincible news. Season 3 of Invincible is set to come out February 6, 2025 on Amazon Prime. Quick. Invincible needs your help to defeat the Viltrumites. Tell him your credit number and the 3 numbers on the back. Bro, I swear on my home is so I ain't lying. Me minding my own business. When Mark finally gets his powers, but he doesn't want to conquer planets. Screw ships. Give me 2 characters that just ducking hate each other. Amber, we need to talk. I'm not an AJOT. I figured it out weeks ago. Fly away, fly boy. Select all the squares that contain clones. A well thought out and constructive argument. Nah. How the broke homie looks at you when he wants some wings. Diary 30, Invincible is coming to town. Diary 31, humiliation. I do love your mother, but she's more like a pet to me. What 17 more matches? I can always start again. Get another win. Invincible on his way to another fight, just to get beaten up again. Shut. Here we go again. Innocent civilians. Gunshots. Why would Mark do this? Who is Invincible's greatest enemy? Thrag, 17%. Angstrom Levy, 6%. Amazon Prime release schedule, 77%. An old man without ace is like an angel without wings. This picture feels so off-putting, like something is missing. Look, a cow. Question. Besides Invincible and Omni-Man, who is the best Invincible character? Hey Mark. Hello. How do you know my name? Who are you? Stop hitting my child in the head with a lead pipe. Average coalition of planets enjoyers. How my followers feel after sending me my own posts. Broke mother duckers when I destroy the local Little Caesars. Thank you for changing my life. I'm literally not even real. You're a good kisser, Mark, but also so gullible. If you can guess which Invincible character this is, I'll kill myself tonight. How it feels when the zap hits. How babies look at you after you tell them they can't eat batteries dipped in antifreeze and paint thinner. Marky, is my mom really dead? How I'd react if I was your dad. I love you. Get me a beer. Grab my reboot card, Mark. When you're on the 70th floor and your phone connects to Boeing 747 free Wi-Fi. Post this cat when they least expect it. That's it. I'm telling a trusted adult on you. Visualizing in the mirror the man I want to become. Freaksable. I'm not answering. Nap, why is Freaky Invincible calling? You're passing in the dark and the toilet says more. Why I'm scared of Omni-Man. Our final video together, mukbang. Drawing request. Invincible breaking the fourth wall. What the sigma? Right, because a top secret government lab is the perfect place to raise a child. 30 years later. The whole Lizard League was there, and the Lizard King shot Rex in the head. He's slowly recovering now. Who the duck are your friends? When the whole friend group finally gets together. Was Narlon contemplating seaside? Invincible covered in shut edit. I thought you were. I thought. When you lose 5 games in a row and you gotta talk to yourself like. Were you rushing or were you dragging? Hey guys, today we are going to go to Twitter and see what it's all about. After 500 years, what will you have to draw? You dad. I'd draw you. What will you have after 1,500 V-Bucks? I'll have you, dad. Omni-Man. 1,500. Who got the cleanest cut? Track or A-Train? Invincible if he was in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Dad, I think I'm Scott the Woz. Holy duck Scott the Woz. Where are you? Duck people who don't like Invincible. Share this post if you love Invincible. Go duck yourself if you don't. That's gonna leave a. Hey dad, can you help me with my homework? A few moments later. I think I need some V-Bucks, or like some head, or 3/4. 3/4. Look a fraction. Homelander solos Omni-Man. What would actually happen? Sons. My father is a badass. Fathers. My son is a twink. What will you have after 500 years? You dad. Hey man. What's going on? When bro's joke is so unfunny, I have to kill him. It is clear in the lease, no pets are allowed in the apartment. Sorry. Okay, I will make an exception, because it looks very polite. Are you thinking, son? Think dad think. I don't care about what I'll have after 500 years, cause I'd still have you. Thrag. Ducking kill yourself. Craig. Ducking kill yourself. Alan. Come join the coalition bro. Debbie. Who's my baby girl? Lucan. Ducking kill yourself. Mark. Hi dad. Well, if it ain't the invisible cucumber. When your husband called you a pet, got a bug pregnant, committed several war crimes, and tried to conquer Earth, but you take him back. Word Girl teaches Omni-Man a little word called underestimation. I fear no man. But that thing. It scares me. Alright, who's this guy named yourself, and why are people telling me to kill him? Dad doesn't want to get a pet. Family gets a pet anyway. Dad and a pet. Who did this to you, Mark? Twas a cat. Who is that? No, it can't be. Make peace with whatever god you worship, Mark. We're dead. 2 hours of sleep is enough for me. That same mother ducker. Omni-William isn't real. He can't hurt you. Omni-William. Think, Mark. They are made from sugar, spice, everything nice, and chemical X. There's no stopping them. Who's winning this fight, Omni-Man or the Powerpuff Girls? And if you still think you can stop us, don't forget I'm invincible. Got any fatherly advice? Sexual harassment is sexual harassment. You being a boy doesn't give anyone the right to make unwanted sexual advances on you. News. Explore new stories. Invincible creator Robert Kirkman teases the show may explore new stories not found in the comics. I don't want to spoil things, but it's possible there will be episodes in future seasons that are wholly original to the show, and written by me. Robert Kirkman says Invincible Season 3 is almost done. A rough version of the season is laid out and now it's just a process of wrapping it all up. Adults chugging Red Bulls for a 10 PM gaming sesh. Toddlers who had a cookie. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. Tell Mark the truth about Viltrumites as a young child so that he doesn't make the understandable mistake of growing too fond of Earth and develop deep emotional attachments with Earthlings, which he will definitely will otherwise, since that's literally all he knows. Tell Mark the truth after he's a grown man fully accustomed to Earth to completely shatter everything he knows to be true. Then kill the Earthlings that he's tried so hard to keep safe, beat him within an inch of his life, and fly away from your dying son with tears in your eyes. Omni-Man. Women spending thousands of dollars on massages, shopping, spa days, and doctor's visits to feel good. Men lifting weights. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power.